What's up everyone, ATL JDM here, and this week we're going to be looking at a 1992 Mitsubishi Bravo Turbo. Now we actually have two Mitsubishi Bravos in at the moment. One is getting some work done to it, and this one is the Turbo one, which is actually a pretty rare K-van. And for a K-van, this thing kind of hauls a good bit of ass, you know. This thing is pretty peppy. One of the fastest K-vans. I thoroughly enjoy driving it. And yeah, I mean, super well, Mitsubishi did make good cars once upon a time. But yeah, I always go over all the cosmetic boo-boos and blemishes. This one's actually a pretty clean car. It actually went through a full repaint. Not the side stickers though, those were all original and stock. But I mean, it turned out really well. I have a guy in Decatur that literally could repaint the Sistine Chapel on a car, and aside from it being covered in pollen, it looks pretty good. Came out looking pretty good. Yeah, but no bumps, no bruises on the outside. It's actually a pretty good, you know, or it's actually in pretty good condition on the outside and inside. The inside though, you know, the plastic with time and it being a work van definitely did take a toll. But and we actually did have the seats reupholstered, both of them look brand spanking new. But as you can see, you know, like all the plastic on the inside is kind of and then back seat also had that reupholstered. Definitely needs a bath. Have not detailed this one yet. Should have honestly washed it for the video, but time is of the essence. Now, hold on, I'm gonna go on the other side and show you this. Now I'm still trying to figure out the purpose of why this is the way it is. But basically this diagram shows you how to fold the seats down. And I didn't understand it for a good minute until I figured out at the top of this cushion actually goes down like that. Now in the image it makes it look like this goes all the way down inside of, well, maybe because of those shit handles, and no. Now let's see if it goes all the way down. Nope, still doesn't go all the way down. Still trying to figure it out, but basically you can do that to both sides on the second row. And the way I had it for our caffeine and octane transporter, I just laid everything down like this. So I'm not sure if that's exactly how you do that, but it worked. Took our whole tent and everything we needed for caffeine and octane and other car shows. It does have the super cool 90s curtains, and the headliner isn't in the greatest of shape, but like I said, with a proper bath, a lot of that would probably come out. It does have a sunroof, automatic sunroof, and a sunroof in the front, but this one only lifts up. This one actually slides back. Let's see. Cool thing too, I can't do it now because it's too light outside, but when you have your headlights on, the Super Aero roof light lights up like bright green. It's actually pretty cool looking. Let's see what else. Show you the trunk space. Seats are folded down. You got a pretty good amount of space in the back. Perfect mail carrier van, if you ask me. Your OG first gen backup camera. Now the main reason why I wanted to emphasize the rarity and the uniqueness of the van is not only is it a cool looking K-van, but it is super low mileage, and it's got this thing right here that is automatic transmission, and it's got ice cold working AC, and it is a turbo. I mean, I can't stress that. I don't think I've had any K-vans that have come in with a turbo. And sure, the turbo's, you know, the size of a bagel, but still, like, I mean, it's so like adorable. You can hear it in the back just spooling while you're driving. It's pretty badass. But yeah, pretty much all original, you know, steering wheel, all that stuff. People don't really deck out their vans. You got the ETC reader, so every time you turn it on, it talks to you. 69,411 kilometers, which is about 41,000 miles. So very low mileage. Very, like I said, one of the fastest K vans that we've gotten in stock. And I mean, I don't know, I think these things are really badass, especially when you can comfortably go, you know, 65. Now they're not, you know, the best highway cruisers. You know, they're really good for city driving and driving in the middle of nowhere like this. But this one can actually keep up on the interstate pretty well. And I see some bees trying to make their way in, so let me close these doors. Woo. Bruh. You got to go. Come on, man, get out. Damn it, dude. You were killing the vibe, man. There we go. Alright, so 2 minutes of fighting bees, but sunroof does work. So just to prove that we're not crazy and to get the bees out when they get trapped in, go ahead and turn it on. Show you the engine bay. 3 cylinders, 660 cc's of awesomeness, and somewhere in that spaghetti of an engine there is a bagel-sized turbo, probably on that side in the rear. But yes, very badass K-van. One of the fastest we have in stock, and hopefully it sells soon so we can get some more. I'm gonna go do some driving around real fast. See you guys in a second. And let's take this thing for a spin. Automatic windows too, forgot to mention that. Automatic locks. AC's blowing ice cold. Don't need it that high, don't want to mess the sound up. Don't know if the GoPro audio will pick up that little turbo spooling in the back, but handles really well. The shocks are really good too. Doesn't pull whatsoever. I wouldn't say one of the best K vans we've gotten in, because I just like the way the Acties handle a little more. But this one can definitely hold up, you know, speed-wise. Now, you're not going to be going 80, 85 down, you know, 75, 85, but we'll be right lane cruising at a solid 65, no worries. But it's just really fun, man. Handles really well. It's freaking adorable, too, just hearing the back. This would be the ideal mail carrier, or rural mail carrier. Need to go get some gas too. so used to stick in these that I'm still like looking for the clutch every time I slow down or mentally need to shift gears. And the one thing about these cars too is you have to get used to the turn signal and the windshield wipers because they are flipped on the opposite side. I hate this turn, but we got it. It's a 3-speed automatic, for anyone who was wondering. And it red lines at 9,000 RPM. I highly doubt you'll ever be revving that high, but just seeing everyone's reaction on the other side of the road always gives me a good chuckle. I don't know what else to say about this van other than, you know, it's super reliable. We've been taking it to car shows, Caffeine and Octane. I put my whole tent in there. I put our whole merch booth. I mean, everything I need for every car show I can fit in these things. So if you're worried about space, no need to fear in that department. Now, you know, if you're looking to move big boxes and equipment and stuff like that, then, you know, you're going to struggle a little bit, but thankfully the poles for the tent, I can break all those down and organize them in such a way where I can just slide them in really easy. But definitely one of the more fun and zippier K vans. You know, usually I'm at 100 kilometer. I was at 100 kilometers. Now I'm at 90. But usually, you know, in a lot of the other K vans we've gotten in, you get to 100 kilometers, and that's pretty much as fast as you're gonna go. Just 60 miles per hour. I mean, I guess that's gonna really conclude the video. If you're a, you know, mail carrier and you're looking for something with AC and somewhat affordable, not really somewhat, definitely affordable compared to what you guys are paying for those other mail carriers, this is definitely the one. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow our journey on Instagram, ATL.JDM, and like us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/AtlantaJDM. Yeah, I guess that's going to be it for this week. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.